How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another episode of LA Noire with your host Jordan Johnson, aka Jordan No Mike, aka Detective Johnson. You dig? Let's do a quick recap, man. We just completed and got promoted to another assignment, man. We completed the traffic cases in this gameplay, so we're about to see what we got promoted to as we tune into this episode. Before we get into it though, I ask y'all to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what kind of games you want me to play going forward. Let me know how you feel about this gameplay so far, man. I'm really enjoying it, but let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get into it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. We homicide now. According to the thing, we with the homicide people. Six months later. Lipstick murder. Okay. Getting good. Oh.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, so I got a new partner, as you can see, man. I'm gonna miss my old partner, man, for real.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Hopefully this partner will be on the same mentality and don't mind throwing hands, you dig?
You can drive. What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Oh, man.
See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Were you any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads. We got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. It'll be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
That's crazy, man. So apparently, we got a serial killer that's been going around for 6 months just killing women, bruh. But you know me, I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna find out who you are. Crime scene, 9:28 a.m.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Lord have mercy.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. What part of it? Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Damn, bro. I'm already knowing. See, me being a homicide officer, this about to be some work.
Carruthers, Phelps, you make homicide? Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Damn.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Interesting.
Fuck BD? I don't know. Fuck you, BD.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Damn.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Damn, bruh. So, whoever this person is that's doing all these killings, he obviously has an objective that he wants. But the thing is, I'm trying to see, what does BD mean? My partner can't drive? I gotta drive, bro.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Alright, man, we going to the Bomba Club, man. See what's going on, dog.
Reading you? The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. Been working evidence for a BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Yeah!
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
You finished, fellas. Our guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures. He'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make...
Nah, man. See, Rusty, he don't get it. See, me and Cole, we understand. We bigger than this, bro. We gonna solve this case. We gonna solve who killed these women, man, for the past 6 months. It's the reason why I got promoted, man, because they needed this kind of stuff. You dig?
You want a tip?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves you most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Hey, let me tell y'all something real quick. Just a theory.
Sam is taking me to conference.
You can never know who the killer might actually be, man. It could be the person you never least expect, man. I'ma just throw that out there,
Going to pay for
bro.
that?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Hold on, player. Let me find out you had a little affair or something with the woman. All right, man. Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
He ain't really show me nothing. I'ma say he telling the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Oh, for sure.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Ring stolen from the victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring. On the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Oh, because you the one that got in her and played boy. I see you, boy. You're trying to be Mac Daddy. But the look on your face, I gotta press you, bro. Just a little bit more.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. But old man never knew about it.
So could the husband be the one that killed her?
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Something you ain't telling me, my man.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get on to Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Damn.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Alright, man, so we about to see what the husband talking about, man. Why were you and your wife always beefing with each other, bro? Did you kill her?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharp as my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and is medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst to fend your cold.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy.
Hey, one thing about Cole, son, he go put his all to his cases, man. And I respect that. I respect that. Hey, y'all go mess with Club Tails, Watermelon, Margarita. Alright, man, Henry Resonance. We'll see what he talking about.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh man, somebody broke in.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Family burnt to death. Cops say house fires are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate.
Huh?
My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
So the dude that's from the war, he trying to find peace within his head from all that PTSD that he had, and his way to expressing himself is by burning stuff with fire. But he ended up killing a family because of the doctor. Woo, woo. Tell you, boy. All right, man.
Tiffany, the rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Dang, this place a mess. Ain't gonna lie to y'all. My heart low-key stopped. Oh man, can I find some clues?
Not everything here is going to be relevant. has 9s. Above average for a lady.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564.
Oh, hold on. Did we find our neighbor?
Back in 459 at 142 North Union.
Hold on, ma'am.
I knew it wasn't.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Alright, so we know for a fact she left around 10 p.m. And so something happened within that hour and a half, bro, because the dude at the bar was like, she left that club, or whatever you want to call it, around 11:30.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think Jacob did it either. I think Jacob was a hothead.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so he probably deserved it.
Damn.
Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Facts. But yeah, y'all, I don't think Jacob Henry did it either. Whoever this werewolf dude is, he legit. I don't know if a werewolf killer even is real or not, bro. We just going superstition and shit. And like
Okay,
some
so
kind of
going
evidence.
hard. Follow my lead.
I'm gonna follow your lead, brother. I'm gonna follow your lead. Okay, so hold on. My partner about that action. That's all that matters.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
She's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he don't really sound too sorry, but I still don't think he did it, bro. Like, something deep down telling me it ain't him, dog.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Okay.
You think the atmosphere is thick in the air? Wait till you drop the gas. He'll be back in
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old
Thanks for
lady.
the author. I need you to do something about my wife. Damn. So did he hire somebody? Oh, look at this. A suitcase.
Size 11s.
Okay, now I'm confused. This thing got me whole twisting and turning because at the case they said it's size 8, if I'm not mistaken. But he wears size 11. But then again, he also has a note saying, I need you to do something with my wife. So it's like he guilty, but he not guilty. But it's like, I don't know, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, bro, you got some explaining to do with me, bro, cause you legit not making it easy for a brother.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Oh man. He's not lying. I know he's not lying. We know she went to a bar around 10. No, we don't. Okay. Let's think. He left. I'm gonna press him. Fuck that.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do.
Respect. All right, man.
I'm not ashamed about that.
I gotta get these questions right. That's my fault.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. I'm gonna see what he say when I accuse him though.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, detective?
Sorry. My mistake.
I'm gonna go motive.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Okay, I know he lying.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Okay. Here we go. Death note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type. You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob. You're not gonna pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
See, I know he, bro.
Looks like I made a mistake.
But yeah, okay, y'all. Look, I'm gonna go this route. If he was here, like, let's review the question. You called the bar to give yourself, so you can prove you came back here and left after your phone. I came back here, I was here all night. Okay, if he was here all night, why was he not answering the phone on the night of the murder? If he was here. Because the club owner says he reports calling Jacob the night of the murder when she was drunk and he wouldn't answer the phone. So if you was there all night, why wouldn't you answer the phone?
McCall says he called and you didn't pick up. I tried to get her help and she laughed in my face. Well, then, of course, she needs me. I'd had enough. Everyone has their limit.
Okay. Your last contact with him.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry? Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Okay. I'm gonna see what he says if I accuse him. What the question gonna be.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry. Why would I do that, detective?
Things got a little out of hand.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
Oh man, I'm
understand
stuck, bruh. I want to press him so bad. I really do. But look how he fidgeting and shit. He looking me in my face. He did leave. Y'all, he left. He left. Because the lady said that she recalled her husband leaving after she left, that she seen a bar fight, but she don't recall her husband coming back. Because the husband went to his house. I'm stuck, y'all. I gotta use a point. Remove an answer. Okay, so he gotta be telling the truth. But the way he fidgeting, he lying. He lying. Yup. I see. I had a feeling it was this. I might be wrong though. I knew it. He was telling the truth.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't
2 out of
mean
4,
I didn't
man.
love
2
her.
out of 4. That was a hard one to
Would you
crack.
stop loving your wife if she was unwell? No, I wouldn't. We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Why you disrespecting the
So now
lady?
you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're not being arrested. This just doesn't that.
Hold on. Y'all know how I get with these hands.
What's this bunker?
Y'all
You're
know
awful
how I
hot
get
on
with
the
these
collar
hands.
for an innocent
Y'all know
man.
how I get with these hands now. Come on now. Weave. Oh, weave. Come on, man.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
See, my old partner, he wouldn't allow that. He would have whooped his ass, bro. Straight up. He would have whooped his ass. But like, y'all, I still don't think he guilty though. Real talk.
Operator, give me R&I.
I don't think he guilty.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks.
Okay, so Alonzo.
Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hold on. So hear me out. The dude said that the cause of death was the stomping, right? So that has to rule out Jacob Henry because he wears a size 11, and the stomping at the place was a size 8. So he automatically has to be out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
So we gotta see what Melendez is looking like.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
All right, Melendez, what you on, brother?
Mendez, apartment 16.
All right, 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Oh, Melendez.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Oh, he gone. Let's take a look. This nigga has the murder weapon in his freaking crib, bro. What kind of dumbass do you have to be? Like, look at this. Oh, he is flashing out.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body. Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Think your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
Mendez, come on, brother. You put this on yourself, man. Why would you have a murder weapon in your crib, brother? Man, how long you think I won't jump? Oh,
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Alonzo, I don't want to have to shoot you now. You better not. Oh, hell no.
Get in and drive.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Y'all know I'm on the case for real.
Get it.
Can't drive.
Clean this asshole off the road.
Damn! I cannot drive. Oh, I'm losing him. I'm losing him. I'm losing him. Where he went? Oh, I lost him. Why can't I just shoot this man in his kneecap or something?
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Alright, bro, you're not getting with me this time.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I got you. I got you. Oh! You chewed the fuck out. Come here, boy. I see you, boy. Come on. Get to him. Let's get to him. Yes, sir.
Don't go to sleep on me. Give me back in close.
I got you. Come on, man. Shoot his tires.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD!
Facts. He knew he was going down. You got the murder weapon in your closet. Not your closet, but in your room, just sitting there. You're not even trying to hide it.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Damn. Y'all not gonna get my boy a drink? Alright, the red lipstick murder. We got a 4-star rating. We only found 18 out of 19 clues, and we only got 5 out of 7 the questions correct. They said the suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. Jacob, I wouldn't go hold you, bro. I honestly ain't think you did it either, bro. And the evidence showed that old boy was just a dumbass, so he had to press him, man. But thank y'all for tuning into this episode of the Red Lipstick Murder, man. Your boy is now in homicide detective. You're dead. So I gotta solve these murders. I gotta solve these crimes. I gotta be on the case. And don't forget, Detective Johnson never played. But y'all tune in for episode, I want to say 8 or 7. One of the two. 8. I'm about to drink. 8. But hey, y'all tune in, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, you dig.